In this video, I'm going to share some information about sustainable stickers or eco-friendly stickers that may interest you when you are trying to work out your products as an artist. I wanted to take this opportunity today to share with you two main parts. One is, what should you be looking for in an eco-friendly sticker? What are the components and the steps in the process that you need to consider? And then two, some suggestions for actual manufacturers or providers of sticker paper that you might want to look into if this topic is near and dear to your heart. So let's get right into topic number one. Now, the stickers that I'm primarily talking about today that I have realized through my research online are not eco-friendly are vinyl stickers. So especially those beautiful die-cut stickers that I see so many of my favorite artists create and sell and I have purchased are in fact a problem. And the reason for that, from what I understand, is that, well, they are made out of vinyl, which is one of the most toxic plastics on Earth. And not only that, but they release over their many years, and they're built to last, they release microplastics into our environment. So it's these two major no-goes in my mind that just really made me move back from the idea of offering vinyl stickers of my own artwork. I wanted to share my art and share beauty and spread that through the world and not microplastics. So I started looking into it because I thought there has to be a better way so that you can still share these beautiful pieces of artwork in the sticker format and yet not have such a negative impact. As an artist, when you are looking at different options and trying to find a solution for sticker paper that is truly eco-friendly, there are 4 different factors that you should be considering. Well, actually there's more, but these 4 will get you started on selecting some papers to put into your pre-selection process. So those 4 components are actually the components of what makes up a sticker itself. The first one is the top coat. It is like a glaze that might be put on the paper. Then you have the face stock. This is probably what you usually consider the actual sticker. It's the front facing part of the equation. Then you have the adhesive, which is what's going to actually make the sticker stick. And then you have the liner. So those are 4 different components. And what is super key in trying to find a truly eco-friendly option, maybe something that is actually recyclable or compostable, is that, well, all 4 components really would need to be all of those things. So if you have something made out of, for example, sounds great, recycled sticker paper, and sure, you can recycle that again, the paper, the face sheet, right, part number 2, but then you have an adhesive that isn't recyclable and actually jams up the recycling machines, then the whole thing really shouldn't be considered eco-friendly or recyclable. So you really have to pay attention to the different layers that make up stickers and potential greenwashing that tries to sell you a sticker as something that it truly is not. So those are the 4 layers of the sticker that you need to take into consideration. The second part that you also want to consider is the true end-to-end life cycle of what you or your customer is doing with that sticker. So I know artists often use stickers for 2 different purposes. So, we've already talked about kind of a die-cut sticker or a sticker sheet, something that you have your art printed on, you're selling as a product to your customer. It's beautiful and it has many different uses, right? It could be a sticker for a planner. It could be a sticker that's supposed to go on, I don't know, a bike. I mean, right? People use stickers for all sorts of different things. So that's the first thing to consider. And then the second part is, of course, there's other type of stickers, especially stickers that you may use in your business more as labels, as branding components, maybe part of your packaging. And in that case, this is really, really important to consider. By using a sticker that does not have the same qualities as the other packaging material, are you actually, in the sense, ruining the chance of the rest of the packaging material to be eco-friendly? So let's say you have a beautiful cardboard box, it's recyclable, it's all natural, everything's great, or you have like a glassine bag, something that's just really sounds like an incredible, wise choice, thought through, and then you go and you slap a sticker on that. And the sticker is not eco-friendly and does not have those same characteristics of being just as recyclable or compostable. Well, then that entire package no longer is. So that's really something to consider. I think when you're making your choice, what is the end goal for the sticker? What is your customer going to do with it? Or what are you doing with that? Because that will, of course, limit which possibilities you even have. I think the key takeaway in my research for me was that when you mix materials and qualities in that way, then inadvertently your entire packaging may still end up in the landfill because you are actually creating issues for the recycling centers and for the composting process. So that really kind of blew my mind to think that that little sticker, that one little thing could actually jeopardize, your entire efforts up to that point. So that I just had to share that with you because, wow. It doesn't take much sometimes. In relying on hours of good old Google research, in summary, those are the 5 factors that I found you should consider at the very least when you are making these decisions. So you have the 4 factors, which are the first 4, those individual layers that are part of a sticker. And all of those should be sustainable and, for example, recyclable all the way through if you truly want the entirety of the sticker to be recyclable. And then the 5th factor that you're going to want to consider is how the sticker is being used, whether that is by your customer and the intended purpose or in your packaging or labeling process, and what other materials it is going to be used with. What I really envision my artwork being used for in stickers is something that is, really just decorative. So maybe you're going to put it on a paper envelope, or maybe you're going to use it in your paper planner. So because of that, I think that informs what kind of stickers do qualify to be used for my kind of artwork. So yes, paper stickers are a lot less durable than other stickers, so you could say the quality is less, but I think the quality for what they are intended for is actually great for my artwork. And when I do begin offering that, I'm going to be very, very clear in my listings, what you can expect out of this sticker. So is it probably going to be waterproof? No. Is it going to last for 8 years? No. Is it going to be great in heat, cold, wet environments, all these, different? No. It's going to be a paper sticker and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to choose that because of the values that I have as a person, as an artist, as a brand for this world. And because I think it's enough. It's enough for my artwork to be on a paper sticker. You do have kind of a fork in a road and a compromise at so many different spaces as an artist, where you have to think about quality, about the look, about your customers' satisfaction with the product, about, profitability, but all these different components. So I'm not saying that, I'm going to be always able to make the eco-friendliest choice out of all the available choices. But for me, the sticker one was it was a blind spot. I didn't realize it, and I had not produced stickers, but I had been purchasing stickers from artist friends because they were just so cute. But now I do know better, and it does concern me now that I have kind of a bigger horizon on, what stickers, well, what they could be, what stickers could be. And I think there is potential to improve what we are putting out there as artists. Now we get to the fun part, which is that I would love to share a few companies. Please note this is not sponsored. So I found a few companies that offer, two different approaches. You can have your stickers produced by them, which is something that I tested out for this video. And then also there's alternative companies where you can then, source the actual sticker paper if you are into printing and cutting your own stickers. So I'll give you a few of those, signs, I guess. I don't know if there are so much suggestions. I think it's really difficult to find anyone who offers truly green sticker options. And so this is, in my opinion, the best I could find. But I still ask you to really think about it, do your own research, to look into whether this is a good option for you. Because to me, they look incredible, but I am not an expert. I'm just a fellow artist. So if I made a mistake in these selections, please do let me know in the comments, because I think it's so important for all of us to know. So that being said, let's jump to a few of the picks that I did find. If we're looking at, the actual, I'm getting stickers produced for my customers as a product side, then there are two different companies that I tested out that looked very interesting to me. I will have them linked down below and I will tell you the names now. So one of them was Sticker It and the other one was Zap Creatives. And I'll show you the results in just a few seconds, because I ordered the same design by two different companies with 3 different papers to try to see the difference. They're here, my samples are here. Wow, I'm so excited that these have arrived. If you have followed me here, you know this is one of my paintings, and I ordered basically, a sample pack of 3 different paper types spread across 2 companies. So these came from Sticker It, and this came from Zap Creatives. I want to share a bit about the features that are described on the websites by these companies. So I'll start on the Sticker It side. I have 2 very different types of paper. This one is an eco-friendly sticker. So if you look on the site or you look in the description below, under Sticker It, it's the eco-friendly one. They have a thinner backing or liner to reduce environmental impact. And because of that, they recommend kiss cutting. So you see what that means is they are on this paper here, and they are not, die cut in the exact shape of the sticker. So that's what they recommend for these. It looks and feels pretty much like a plastic sticker, but it's made from sustainably sourced wood pulp. And it's 100% compostable, also 100% biodegradable, and you can use it, in comparison to the other one, for example, that they offer. You can use this indoor and, for short outdoor uses. So, this is the first option. I have to say I wanted to try a paper like this, but now I can say for certain I just don't like the glossy, plasticky look for my artwork. So I don't think there's anything wrong with this paper. It's just not what I am looking for the vibe and the tone and the feel of my artwork. So I just think it doesn't really work with a soft watercolor like that. And I think it, does make it difficult to read as well on this paper. So maybe it is an alternative though if you're currently using vinyl stickers, because this may come pretty close. Then on the Sticker It side, we have one more, and that is their biodegradable sticker. Now this also is 100% compostable and has a medium strength adhesive. It's printed on sugar cane material and it has a matte finish. Now this one though is for indoor use only, and it has like a slight textured feel. It's a little bit rough in comparison to both of the others, but I don't think it's bad, and I think the colors on this one actually came across quite well. I don't know if you can see it because my space is so brightly lit over here. You can see the light is coming from the side, and it is a bright because the rest of the room is not. But yeah, I hope you can still kind of get a feel for it. And what I really wanted to mention about Sticker It is that I'm actually really impressed, and if you're into this kind of thing, you might really like it too, because what they offer for both of these papers is a full data sheet, like a list of what regulations the adhesive compiles with, which is also biodegradable. I mean, basically as much detail as you could ever want to know about the environmental impact or eco-friendly features of these papers. You can download a multi-page document on each, and that just was a huge plus for me on the Sticker It side. I'm really, really happy to see that, because I think that, well, that's exactly kind of what you want to confirm, and it's there black on white. So that's so cool, and I really appreciate that Sticker It did that. Yeah, I have to say though, right off the bat, this one I don't think is going to happen for me. This is still a contender. Now let's have a look at the sticker that came from Zap Creatives. If you're looking on the website, and again in the links down below, this is the Eco Paper sticker from Zap Creatives. It is, well, the first thing I notice is it is a matte look, but a very kind of soft, I don't know, elegant, a little slick kind of feel. It's a really nice texture. And it is made from responsibly sourced papers. And so it's 100% PVC free and 100% recyclable. It is also apparently weather and waterproof, made for short to medium outdoor applications, which honestly, I have to say, does surprise me. It doesn't feel like it would be that kind of resilient to the elements. But hey, maybe I should test that. I think it is a pretty cool option, even though, what I'm probably looking for is just indoor use. And then it also, in the back, it has a glassine liner, which is cool because, again, that's an eco-friendly component. So the one thing that was a little sad is that I did write the company and try to see if there was like a data sheet like Sticker It had publicly available on their website. And so I asked those questions about those 4 layers that we went over in this video, if they could give me any additional detail. And even though they're incredibly courteous and said that yes, from their provider side, that it is 100% recyclable, they were not able to share additional information. I would have loved to share it with you in this video. I can also understand why a company would not share that kind of detail, but it does, that's, to me, it's one little minus point on the Zap Creative side, because I actually truly do like this sticker. But let us compare the 2 front runners right now. I've already put down the ones from Sticker It. From those 2, just as I had held it in my hands, the same thing happened when I put it on paper, which is I had a clear favorite between the 2. One of the reasons is that here, I don't know if you can tell, but you can see this is a lot more transparent, so I can see a lot more of these dots shining through. So in addition to me just not really liking the material and how it printed, that just from my purposes and my designs makes this one a definite no-go. But now I am still kind of interested in one of the options from Sticker It and then the one from Zap Creatives. And I wanted to stick this on the same paper and see how I like how it performs there. So let me take this off. So you can see that direct comparison here. This to me just feels more durable. I don't know, I haven't done a test to really compare the 2, but for me, just the feel of it, the thickness, it just speaks to me more for what I am looking for. Let me know what you think of this direct comparison. I can definitely think of, situations where you would want to use different papers. And so I don't think just because for this design, this is my personal preference for my art. It doesn't mean that this is definitely better than the others. It's just, what I'm looking for. And so I'm actually quite pleased with this. I think I want to start with these, and then I am still interested in, well, basically the silhouette kind of machine, which for those of you who don't know what it is like a home cutting machine so that you can cut your own stickers like this. And I really like the flexibility of that, of being able to just print on demand, which I think is a green thing, versus like ordering in bulk ahead of time and not knowing if people want it. And then no matter what kind of great paper you use, if you're trashing it in the end, it's still wasted. Versus printing on demand. So I like that. And that's why I also did a little bit of additional research for those of you who use like silhouette or Cricut machines, what might be some good paper options there. So I'll talk about those here in a second. Now, in my research, I found several other alternatives ranging from craft stickers to wood stickers, all sorts of different solutions where people are trying to tackle this problem. And so I encourage you to do additional research if none of these suggestions are leading you in an interesting path for your own products. But if you do have any other finds, then please also put them in the comments. I know I keep saying put it in the comments, but I think this is such a great topic for the artist community. So if we're all actively participating in the conversation, I think it's great. It's educational, and maybe it even kind of pushes the demand in a good way for eco-friendly stickers. So another company that I found that looks really interesting if you are looking for like label sheets, something like that, to do your own printing, is Eco Enclose. And I'm still playing with the idea of a silhouette cutter and a quality printer and all that, but just as I researched the topic of stickers, that opened so many questions in my mind that I have not been able to make that thorough decision just yet. But if I do, that would, I think, certainly ease my confidence in how eco-friendly my stickers are, because I could source the paper myself from companies that provide a lot of detail on, all 4 of those kind of layers that I had mentioned earlier in the video. So that might be the dream situation. On the, more, let's say, packaging side, for your own packaging approach, I am so interested in No Issue. And they do tissue paper, they do just so many interesting products that look incredibly eco-friendly. So I really have my eye on those, not necessarily for the customer facing products that I may sell, but more for the behind the scenes side of how I then present what has been sold. So those seem really interesting to me, and I know that, well, quite a few artists here on YouTube do use them. So maybe one day I get to test them out too. That would be so cool. Another site that I found that sounds really interesting, and I just had to share with you, if you are interested in this whole topic of sustainability in packaging for brands, then please do go check out a site that's called abettersource.org. Again, I will link it below, and it's really like a directory of environmentally friendly companies that assist you when you're looking for eco-friendly packaging, shipping materials, custom packaging, just all sorts of really interesting companies are linked there. So I definitely encourage you to check out that website as well to do some additional research. This video is intended as a drop in the bucket as far as this topic is concerned. I wanted to give you a few little key points to start looking for as you're researching your own solution for your business. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link a bunch of other interesting articles, blog posts, companies, all sorts of additional information that I found. I mean, I have a folder that's like this big right now. You can't even see my other hand, it's down here. And I'm not a professional researcher by any means, and I'm not, really an environmental expert. I don't know why I say really. I'm not an environmental expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I am an artist that is concerned with that topic. And because it was so difficult to find companies that offered solutions that looked very interesting to me, and to even really find information about the topic, I thought I should share what I did learn with you to make it hopefully a little easier for you and to get you on the right track with what you do need to consider and research as you look into the topic for your own art stickers.